As night falls in Singapore, the track starts to warm up, and it'll be red hot by the time we find out who's on pole for tomorrow's race. Time to set the grid then. Welcome along to qualifying here in Singapore.
Okay, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, so as for the cars around us, just ahead are the fastest lap at the moment, 1 minute 28.4. Ocon and Antonelli. And we're in front of Piastri, Schumacher and Senna. Here are the top 5 cars as things stand. The fastest lap at the moment, 1:27.4. Schumacher, Russell, Senna, Piastri and Gasly. Fantastic, you've got pole position.
Great work, guys.
With qualifying complete, all that remains now is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then. Marina Bay hosted a Grand Prix that briefly ran in the 60s and 70s, but the Garden City re-entered the calendar for good in 2008. We missed it for a couple of years, but it was great to come back to the Singapore Grand Prix. And here's our track, 4.94 kilometres long, and overtaking chances into the first corner, into turn 14 at the end of the Esplanade, and now into turn 16 in the newly reprofiled sector that we first ran on in 2023. Still though, it's punishing and tough on the brakes, and the heat and humidity will take an effect on our drivers. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Michael Schumacher completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Russell, Senna, Oscar Piastri and Gasly, Verstappen, Antonelli, Hakkinen and Jacques Villeneuve. Behrman, Ocon, Franco Colapinto and Tsunoda. Maloney, Soloff, Paul Aron and Gabriel Bortoleto. Doohan, Tramnitz. Pepe Marti and Zach O'Sullivan rounds off the grid. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. And alongside me today is a man who needs no introduction, but I'll try anyway. It's Ant Davidson. So we're getting close to the start of the race. What will this driver be experiencing? Big nerves? Big excitement? What?
Always extra nerves at the start of the race, Gruffy. Probably at the start of the race, it's where your heart rate's at its highest in anticipation. And you've got to be in the right mindset. You've got to be thinking there inside the car, what can go right? How can I be opportunistic rather than what can go wrong? And how do I protect my position? Look forward and stay positive. It's easy to say, very hard to do when you're in that position.
Radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, mate, only 3 races left, and you've still got a chance at the title, but if we're going to win it, we're going to need some very special performances in every one of those 3, and it starts here. Let's see what you can do today. Okay, incredible parking there, nice one. That's going to give you the edge if you can get a good launch as the race starts. Keep an eye on the lights, the start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch. We can now use DRS. DRS now available. Okay, you're sat in P2. That's Russell just ahead. Push for the position. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 1.5 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Schumacher behind. Less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on fresh hards. And that's 13 laps now until your pit window's open. Okay, 30 laps till the end now. Okay, clear. Okay, I've got some information on Senna. They're retiring from the race. Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. Box, box, we're coming in this lap.
Yes, sir.
Box now, please. Box this lap. Right, let's go, come on. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Okay, you're in ninth position. Okay, gap to leader, 22.2 seconds. Ocon is ahead of you. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by, 7.4 seconds. They're on old mediums. Hakkonen's behind you. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. All right, 16 laps to go. Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage. Pierre is in for his stop now. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 17.5 seconds. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Ferrari driver's just moved into first place. You're in first position, front of the pack. That's Schumacher behind you. They're on fresh mediums. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. Gap to your teammate behind, 26.0 seconds. The car behind's just boxed for mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre now. No threat of rain for the time being, conditions look good. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now. You're leading the pack, that's P1. Schumacher behind. They're on old mediums. They've got some kind of mechanical problem. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Gap to your teammate behind, 41.2 seconds. As things stand, we're going to be leading the championship. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 40.9 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. They're in 10th place. Time last lap, 1 minute 34.4. Radar suggests some weather's going to hit in around 5 minutes time, so stay on your toes. Okay, final lap, let's go, final lap. As things stand, we're going to be leading the championship. Absolutely awesome. Just amazing, mate. Well done.
Woo! Mega job, guys. What an amazing result. Thank you so much. So proud of you all. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep pushing.
And as we've said so many times in the past, the checkered flag is out for our winner, Lewis Hamilton.
And what a drive today. Obviously keeps their championship hopes alive. And it's a warning sign, isn't it, for the rest of the competition, Crofty. They're not going down without a fight. I loved what I saw out there today from them. And hopefully they can now get on a roll and continue this progression through the rest of the year.
It's what they've all been racing towards. Waiting for them high above the pit lane is our podium. And for the lucky three, it's time to stand on it. It's a familiar sight in Formula One, and here it is once again, Lewis Hamilton with the trophy held high, celebrating a masterful victory. Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
Hey, Chief. Engineering need your attention on something.
Hey, boss, have you got a moment to look at something?
Hey, Chief. We have a part or two ready for development because they finished research. Let's get that in motion, shall we? Head to engineering for more info.